So, welcome to Information Please. Information Please is a radio quiz show, or now a Zoom quiz show, based on a quiz show that was run by Clifton Fadiman from 1938 to 1951. The basic idea is that I have a panel of experts. In this case, we have our experts are Dave McCarty, Rich Horton, Chris Garcia, and Frank Wu. I will be asking a series of questions to them, and they will be trying to answer them somewhat as a team. It's, you know, they're not up against each other. They can work in tandem. Some of the questions have been sent in by people who previously or over the last several months.
Stephen, we suddenly can't hear you.
Stephen, you muted. We can't hear you.
I can now. Wait, no, I can't.
Yeah, I can't hear Stephen, but I can hear
Still
everyone
can't
else.
hear you.
I heard some of the questions and then boom, can't hear him anymore.
I see your lips moving. His lips are moving, but no sound is coming out.
Is this better?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, apparently Zoom
Depends.
decided that it liked a different microphone.
Oh.
So, I will be asking the panelists questions. Several of these questions have been sent in by other people, and if I use a question that somebody sent in, I will send them an advanced reader copy of a book.
Ooh.
If I ask a question that stumps the panel, the person who sends it in will receive a year subscription to Amazing Stories magazine.
Amazing.
If you want to send in potential questions to be used in future versions of Information Please, which I've already run at Capricorn and WindyCon, you can send them to infopleasesf@gmail.com.
What
And
about
if
the
I use
chat
it, I-
feature? Could people use the chat to send in questions?
They can, but I won't be using them on the show today because I do have to vet all the questions before using them. So, hey, we have a high-quality research team that we pay to vet every question because we
pay them
care.
in chocolate.
Yes.
Oh,
So,
hey, Seth.
so Frank Wu is a Hugo Award-winning best fan writer. Or sorry, best fan artist. Best fan artist. Rich Horton, who may be Chris or maybe Frank, is a Hugo Award-winning podcaster. Is that correct?
No.
No. What did you win yours for?
Being part of the editorial team at Lightspeed.
Okay. He is a
That's
best semi-prosing winner. Chris Garcia is a best fanzine Hugo winner. And Dave McCarty doesn't win these things. He just hands them out. He is a multiple-time Hugo administrator.
3 times.
That's multiple.
Yep.
So, and I am going
So
to
is
be,
one.
and I will be losing my 17th Hugo a little bit later on this year. So that's why I'm answering the questions.
At 17, you learn the truth.
Okay. So for the first question, I'm going to ask the panelists to name 6 actors who have portrayed Batman in live-action properties.
Bill Keaton.
Okay.
Come on, guys.
Val Kilmer.
George Clooney.
Okay, that's 3. You
Uh,
guys can discuss it, you know.
You said live action. Did you
Live
say,
action.
Are you differentiating between movies and TV shows?
If you have an actual actor who you can see and it's not animated, no.
So Adam West did it, didn't he?
Okay,
Well,
Adam West,
was in
Adam West?
1966.
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale,
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck. Yes, the 2 that you are missing are Lewis Wilson and Robert Lowry.
Oh, you only asked for
Oh,
two.
I
love
You
his
had those
seasoning.
Oh,
others.
so you're going back to the 1940s.
Right, I
Oh,
didn't specify a time frame. I just said live-action
in
Batman.
black and white.
Black and white counts.
Black,
There you go.
black and white.
Okay. So does everybody kind of get how this is going to go? You guys, like I said, feel free to talk. Keaton was the first one that they mentioned, Will.
Yeah, Buster Keaton did a great Batman. I absolutely adore it. Hanging off that clock.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but again, black and white, dude.
And Michael Keaton
good
was
point.
excellent in that 1960 Twilight Zone episode. Yeah, very good.
Excellent.
No. Frank, that was Diane Keaton.
Oh, yes, right. Yeah.
Yeah, Michael Keaton, he was in that film A Mighty Mighty Wind.
I thought Michael Keaton was in Hannah and Her Sisters.
Could have been.
Many times each.
I saw that coming.
He played all the sisters.
He's very versatile.
Oh, you should see his pictures.
So,
All
okay.
right, next question. Oh, wait,
Next
wait,
question.
wait. Oh, every time I get a question right, I change my virtual background.
Yes.
Okay.
So where? Okay. So the next question: who are you likely to run into
Me?
if you are traveling in Winterfell?
Is that the
Starks.
The Starks, right? The Starks from
Yes.
Game of Thrones. Okay, and now
Wait, are those the things with the little head thing that look kind of like Smurfs?
Yes.
No. Those are the things that bring you babies.
Ah, okay.
But killer babies.
Thank you, Frank. I had no idea.
okay, and if you're traveling in Quarmal, who are you likely to run into?
Fafford and the Grey Mounts.
Wow. What?
Quarmal. Rich actually got it. It is Fafford and the Grey Mouser from the Newan stories of Fritz Leiber.
Oh, okay.
And if you're traveling in Argamillier, who are you likely to run into?
Argamillions.
I don't know. Argamilliarans? I'm not sure what the
If it's Argamillions, you're going to run into Scrooge McDuck.
Argamillier.
That I'm sure about.
Argamillier.
Isn't that like
no
right
idea.
before the whole world comes to an end?
Pardon?
Isn't Argamillions right when the whole world comes to an end?
No.
Actually, that is kind of correct because the end of the world is just past Argamillier.
Argamillions when the wind comes swiftly down the plain.
Okay, you got two out of three. Argamillier is in the Young Kingdom, so you're likely to run into Elric.
Ah.
Oh,
Who? So we'll consider that one right. You got 2 out of 3. I'm going to ask a series of questions about some fictional authors. Okay, and I'm looking for who the fictional author is. To make that clear, these are not authors who write fiction. These are authors who don't exist.
What's the difference?
paychecks.
Yes, these people actually get paid.
Zing.
From experience again, Stephen.
Okay, so which fictional author broke both of his ankles?
The guy in Misery, whatever his name is, Paul something.
Yes. Paul, anybody know?
Oh, man.
Stein? No, he's the guy that the Zodiac shot.
Paul
He also broke his
Sheldon.
ankle.
Paul Sheldon.
Sheldon.
Yes. I thought he was on the late night show with
No.
That's
David.
kooky, man.
Okay.
Okay, and what fictional author was ripped apart by demons?
Pretty sure they would have ripped apart Lionel Fanthorpe if they could get to him.
Actually, I think Lionel Fanthorpe might count as a fictional author, but I don't think he's been ripped apart by demons.
Are we differentiating critics and demons?
Ouch.
Not in my experience.
Yeah, as Rich and I are both critics, I know that when Steve Sterling first saw me, he informed me that he always pictured me as being like 8 feet tall and green with horns. So I'm thinking that critics and demons do.
2 out
count
of
as the
3
same.
is correct, right?
Pardon?
He got 2 out of 3, so he was right?
Yeah. Well, there are a couple more here. I was actually looking for Abdul al-Hazred.
Oh yeah.
Is that a Lovecraft?
Yeah, that's the guy who wrote the Necronomicon.
Oh God, I was gonna guess some Lovecraft thing. Ah,
Lovecraft, baby, Lovecraft.
Okay, I'm looking for the name of an author whose vanity could never be understated.
is that Trout in
Kilgore
the
Trout.
books? Kilgore Trout.
He's not the one I'm looking for.
Oh,
Elliot Rosewater?
No. Actually, I wasn't even thinking about Vonnegut in this case.
Huh.
oh.
I'm always thinking about Vonnegut, including launching my new podcast, Vonnecast, debuting in August.
Okay, Chris.
Rowan or-
Chris, If you ever make it to Indianapolis, the Kurt Vonnegut Museum, totally not worthwhile yet.
Thanks for bursting that bubble, Stephen.
Now, I will also say I was there when they had only been open for about 10 weeks, and they didn't yet have anything like exhibits.
Oh,
That would be.
did they have any of that Ice 9?
No Ice 9. The gift shop was set up in a hallway because they hadn't finished the gift shop yet. It was a weird museum. They really should have postponed the opening.
Have you been to the Bradbury thing in Indianapolis?
No. To the library, you mean?
Yeah, I think
No,
so.
I haven't been down to it yet. Okay, so an author whose vanity could not be understated. His creator has actually been in the news a lot this past week for not great reasons.
So,
You mean J.K. Rowling?
one of the
Yes.
Oh, the guy with the floppy hair and the best winningest smile in.
Right, Kenneth Branagh.
Yes,
Kenneth Branagh, but I can't remember his name.
exactly.
yeah.
All right, I'm going to give myself half a point for that.
Okay. So should you only change half of your background?
No, I kind of thought of Lovecraft, even though I didn't say it. So I'm going to give myself half a point for that.
Half for
so
each,
those are
okay.
fine.
Gilderoy
'Cause
Lockhart.
Gilderoy Lockhart.
I answered that question.
Okay, one more to give you guys a chance to get this one to count.
Kilgore Trout.
So
Yeah, I
what,
was gonna say.
what fictional author has a time-traveling son?
Who's
I
Billy
know who has a
Pilgrim's dad?
time traveling
Oh,
husband.
the time traveler in H.G. Wells' Time Machine, because he narrates the book, therefore he writes it, and his son travels through time.
I do not remember the time traveler having a son.
Is
what's
it-
in one of the movies?
Oh God, what's his name?
It is what's
William
his name?
Ashbless.
No,
Oh,
William Ashbless might. I'd have to take a look. I don't know that they've done that with William Ashbless yet.
I'll call Tim. It'll happen.
Any ideas?
I think
You guys are going to kick yourself for this one.
Right, the answer, so.
Dave, you're especially going to kick yourself for this one.
Okay.
George McFly.
Oh man.
I forgot.
It's not all about books. We do movies too.
Oh, yeah.
A marriage made in space.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I am your density.
Darth Vader from the planet Vulcan.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we really nailed that one. That was
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I can count
Yeah.
that one as a win for you.
No. If we can't get Marty McFly, you
Yeah,
know,
that's pretty.
we're in trouble.
Okay.
Let me go pull down this mission accomplished banner.
Okay. Other than Boba Fett,
Sorry. Well,
Jango Fett.
name 3 of the bounty hunters from Empire Strikes Back.
Bosk, IG-88, and
Zuckus.
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 Yes.
all right, you got that.
The other was
Yeah.
Forlam and Dengar.
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 Arr.
That's the best series running gag in a nerd rapper thing is you have Fett's Vet, Zuckus's Prius, oh God, Bosk's Hog, wonderful bit, MC Chris,
Bosk
Oh, yeah.
Hog.
Bosk's Hog.
That is awesome.
Bosk.
That's hard to say, but it's awesome.
It is.
Bosk's Hog.
Bosk.
Okay. Spaceships.
Oh, yeah.
Correct.
Name a type of spaceship. Named for a Groucho Marx character.
Z-Wings? Zeppo?
No. Zeppo is not a Groucho Marx character. He's a Groucho Marx brother.
Oh,
There was only
yeah.
one Marx brother. It was all green screen. Groucho Marx character.
Hmm.
Come on, Chris, you've seen Duck Soup, haven't you?
Honestly, not in about 30 years.
Yeah,
Oh,
I saw it back in 1932.
There's a horse.
Okay, in Duck Soup, he plays Rufus T. Firefly.
Firefly.
So you see how this category is going to go? Hopefully you'll do better with the rest of the questions.
Right, yeah.
Okay, name a spacecraft name for a sunburned Gimli.
Red Dwarf.
Red Dwarf. And what about a spacecraft name for a car rental company?
Enterprise.
Enterprise is correct.
Oh.
That was much harder than it should have been.
And finally, what is Stan Lee's favorite spacecraft?
Well, this can be anything. He can't contradict us. The Marvel?
Nope. This one goes back a ways.
Does a flying surfboard count as a spaceship?
Nope. The Excelsior.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, then.
Okay.
Yeah, word.
That was
All
half
right.
and half.
Okay. I'm looking for 4 cities that have held multiple Worldcons.
Philadelphia,
Wait,
New York, Boston.
using different names for the different Worldcons.
Chicago.
Chicago's
San
one.
Francisco. Los Angeles.
Nope. Not San Francisco.
Anaheim.
LA is one of them.
Oh, San Jose.
San Jose, one more.
Not Boston,
Not Boston.
not Chicago. They
Glasgow.
Chicago.
Glasgow, yes.
Glasgow.
The others are
Glasgow.
the others are Baltimore, Brighton, and Cleveland.
Oh, Cleveland.
Dave, what are the names of Chicago Worldcons?
Well, there was Bob and Doug, and they went to space, and they had some special time there, and then they birthed Tasvik and Shicon.
Tasvik and Shicon, yes. Okay. We're going to be using a question sent in by Ann Geyer.
Uh-oh.
Hi,
I am.
So Ann will get an advanced reader copy of a book, and it will
Only
get
if
out
she
of my
stumps
house.
us.
Pardon?
Only if she stumps us.
No, she gets the book, copy of the book if I use it. If she stumps you, she gets a year's subscription to Amazing Stories.
Oh, so we can help. We can help her figure out.
Yes. Okay, so I want you to name all 5 monster cereals.
You mean like Count Chocula and Blueberry?
That's 2.
Frankenberry.
Frankenberry,
Fruit Brute.
Fruit Brute.
Oh, Fruit Brute, yeah.
And the other one.
Yes.
Lucky Charms.
Yep, there we go. All 5.
I think I need you to be a little bit more specific on
Count
the
Chocula.
other one, Chris.
Count Chocula.
That was like the first one that Frank said.
Perfect.
Come on, Dave. I know that
Berry,
you
Count
just ate this for
Chocula.
breakfast the other day.
Blueberry, Count Chocula, Frankenberry, Fruit Brute,
Whisk.
and Quicks.
Wisp is a good one, yeah.
No. Quisp was a different company.
But he was a monster.
Yeah.
He was an alien.
C-3POs, because C-3PO is a monster.
Oh.
No.
He was the real Jack the Ripper. Very few people know that. I'm trying to think of what it was called. It was with the guy, and he's old now, and was played by Boris Karloff.
Yes, that's right.
Frankenberry and Fruit.
What kind of monster was he?
Not
What kind of monster are you?
the Invisible Man. God, what was it?
Oh,
Oh,
it's an invisible cereal.
That's why you don't remember seeing it.
It's the Emperor's New
makes sense.
Cereal.
It's an immersive cereal.
It's actually Fruity Yummy Mummy.
Oh.
Yummy
Oh, I mean, well, I'm gonna give myself a point for Count Chocula, which everybody knew, but I said it first.
Okay. Which author wrote about uterine replicators?
Lois McMaster-Bujold.
Yes, Lois Bujold. And which author wrote about slow glass?
Oh,
Bob Shaw.
Slow Glass.
Bob Shaw.
Oh, the light of what? Oh, yeah.
The Light of Other Days.
Light of Other Days. Yeah.
And the electronic thumb?
Monty Python.
No, but
that's
he wrote
the-
for Monty Python also.
No, that would be
Oh, Douglas Adams.
Douglas Adams.
Oh, that's,
Ah,
because you stick out a thumb.
And Chloroderm.
what?
Chloroderm.
oh, I thought Donald Trump, but
No, that's hydroxy.
That the chemical name for Soylent Green?
It is not. Think about what the last half of the name tells you what it's going to be used for, but Chloroderm.
Derm. Was
John
that in?
Scalzi.
What?
Was that in?
John Scalzi.
John Scalzi is correct.
oh, that's right. Yeah.
I think Dave is now starting to Google things as I ask them.
No, that as soon as I'm like Derm, green skin. Oh, John Scalzi.
Yes.
When I think of green skin, I think of John Scalzi.
There we go.
Hmm.
He let the skin sit too long in the refrigerator.
Ooh-ah.
Okay. Isaac Asimov's science fiction magazine, now called Asimov's, has been edited by a total of 5 people. Name 3 of them.
Kathleen Maloney.
Sheila Williams, Gardner. Was it?
Who did you say, Rich?
Kathleen Maloney.
Yeah, go with the easy one to start us out with. But yes, Kathleen Maloney, Gardner Dozois, Sheila Williams. The other 2 are Shauna McCarthy and George Sithers.
That's what I
Really?
said. Sithers. Oh, it's Sithers,
That's
not
it.
Sithers?
I've always assumed that the C was silent. Does anybody know?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I'm gonna give myself
Harold
a point
Schweitzer
for
might know.
Sithers. Sithers.
Okay, getting back to movies. I'm looking for 4 actors who have appeared in both DC and Marvel universes. Movie universes. Movie
Chris
universes.
Pine.
He is not on my list.
He might not have. I don't know those things.
No, he was in Wonder Woman. Was he in? No, I'm thinking Star Trek, which was a DC comic. Never mind.
Oh yeah.
But it's still not MCU.
Yeah.
Quite. But that would give us Benedict Cumberbatch.
Benedict Cumberbatch? Which DC was he in?
He was in if Star Trek was a comic.
Right, but we're talking like the DC universe and the Marvel universe.
Damn it. Throw that a bone.
We'll actually expand the Marvel universe a little bit. Any Marvel live action movie.
So X-Men counts.
X-Men will count.
Bradley Cooper?
I don't think he's been in DC yet.
Oh man.
Can I use a phone a friend?
The sad thing is, I
Wow.
saw this on the internet like a week ago. I
Oh,
can't
really?
remember any of these guys.
There are actually
I don't-
several of them.
Yeah.
Watch movies.
Paul Rudd.
I don't think Paul Rudd's been in DC.
Nope. He's been too busy being young. Evangeline Lilly? Evangeline Lilly?
Not DC. Yeah, animated.
Who
We're
was
not
that guy
counting
that played
animated.
Nick Fury?
Pardon?
Who was that guy that played Nick Fury? Was it him?
David
Samuel
Hasselhoff?
Jackson?
What? Samuel
Does it have
Jackson.
to be films?
Yeah, we're going with films. Why? What were you thinking?
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck counts. He was in Daredevil and he was in Batman, or Batman versus Superman.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah, 'cause he did Daredevil. Okay. Yep.
Yes, he would
Forgot
rather
Daredevil.
forget that also.
Yeah.
And actually, another one of these guys also would rather forget one of the movies that makes him eligible.
What, Val Kilmer?
Well, I think the him is misleading. Maybe you mean Halle Berry.
Halle Berry is on the list. She was Catwoman and Storm, but no, the him was not misleading.
Oh.
In fact, the him actually mocked one of his performances in the other performance.
Kevin Smith?
Oh no, Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you got 3 of them. You know, so
Oh, Batman. Michael Keaton. He was the Vulture.
that's right, Michael Keaton. Some others were Zachary Levi,
Okay.
Jamone Henson, who appeared in both Captain Marvel and Shazam.
Oh.
Chris Evans.
Well, I'm
Lawrence
going to
Fishburne.
change my background because I got Chris Pine, so that's half right.
You know, all those Chris's are interchangeable.
Yes, we are.
Okay. Name a device in a Christopher Lloyd movie that lets you drive a car
Flux
through
capacitor.
time. Okay, and name a device in a Christopher Lloyd movie that lets you drive a car through a mountain.
The oscillator overthruster.
Oscillation overthruster, yes.
Overthruster, yeah.
Dang! I was gonna say a Klingon warbird,
Oh,
but I don't think that really
deep
counts.
cut.
What do you mean deep cut? 2 days ago was the anniversary of Buckaroo Banzai driving through that mountain in Nevada. Okay, can you name four members of Rogue One?
What was that?
4 members of Rogue One.
Cassian Andor.
That's one.
Ursa. It starts with the E.
Jyn Erso.
Jyn Erso.
Jyn Erso, yeah. Oh, KS 250, K 250.
Okay,
yeah.
you know something? K250 is close enough. It's actually K2SO, but the
That's
S
it,
can look like a
yeah.
5. And one more?
I knew it had like K in it somewhere in some numbers. Even though I have that figure, a really big one, I can never remember what that.
Have you seen they actually released a clip right when they were when that came out of K2SO4 playing with little action figures with the soundtrack of Wash playing with his dinosaurs from the first episode of Firefly.
Oh, that's awesome.
Cassian, what's his name?
Oh wait.
That was the first one Frank said.
Yep.
So we're missing one.
I'm trying to remember the name of the 2 temple dudes. I can't remember either name.
Yeah, there was that other dude.
There was Backpack and Mr. Eyes. Does that count?
You know, honestly, I came up with this question because I realized I couldn't remember any of the names of the characters from that movie.
Yep.
I mean, I like them. Chirrut Imrig and Baze Malbus.
Oh, right, yeah. The guy.
And then Bodhi Rook.
Yeah.
Did he hire Isaac Asimov to do the names for him?
I haven't seen it. So.
Actually, I think Asimov's names would have been a little bit more memorable.
Yeah. I'd like to see Harry Seldon with a lightsaber.
Okay, which Star Wars actor technically has an EGOT, although the Oscar was in a non-competitive honorary category?
Alec Guinness?
No.
John Williams?
Nope.
Wait.
John Williams has never appeared in a Star Wars movie, so I don't think you can call him an actor.
No, he did actually.
Did he?
He had a cameo in one of the last 2. Played the bartender.
Okay, I'm still not going to count him. Actually, I'm not sure he's managed the EGOT yet.
Kenny Baker?
No.
Did you say actor?
I said actor.
And someone said Alec Guinness, and that was wrong.
That was incorrect.
George Lucas?
Nope.
Harrison Ford?
By the way, John Williams does not have a Tony.
Oh,
Really?
he doesn't have a Tony?
That's kind of surprising. So. Marvin Hamill, he has all the Tonys.
Samuel Jackson.
James Earl Jones.
Oh.
Oh, James Earl Jones. Right. Yeah.
Okay, and which Star Trek actor has won in all 4 awards?
Whoopi Goldberg.
Yes. And now, which EGOT winner also has a Hugo and a Nebula?
Tracy Jordan. No.
Sarah Pinsker.
I don't think Sarah's won a Grammy yet. But give her time.
Oh, the guy that wrote Flowers for Algernon?
No.
Bradbury?
Nope.
Heinlein doesn't.
EGOT winner. It's got to be a director, I think.
Yes, it was
Yeah.
a director.
That makes sense.
Spielberg?
I would say George Roy Hill, but I don't think.
No, not George Roy Hill.
Jonah Hill?
Now here's the tricky part. The
Salisbury
Nebula Freak, has only been, until recently was only given out for films relatively occasionally. So there aren't that many. However, the answer, Mel Brooks.
Oh, yeah.
Brooks. Young Frankenstein.
Okay. I'm looking for the names of 5 people who chaired a Worldcon
Chris, and Chris.
between 2000 and 2010.
Deb Geisler,
Yes?
Renee Walling,
Dave McCarty.
Yes? No,
No.
Dave McCarty did not do it.
2012.
Well,
2010?
Vincent
Vince
Collin.
Doherty.
Vincent
Vince-
Collin. Collin.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
And Colin Harris.
Colin Harris. Hugo winner, Colin Harris. Thank you. Who did that one in that place? Kevin Stanley.
Yes, Kevin Stanley, who
Robbie Bourget.
co-chaired with,
Tom Whitmore.
right.
Renee and Robbie.
Do we get enough?
Mike's on.
Who was TourCon 2009?
That was Renee and
2009 was
Robbie.
was Robbie Bourget
Oh,
and
Robbie
Renee
Bourget,
Walling.
yeah.
Yeah.
And somebody else.
Renee Walling.
Yeah, that's right. Did we get enough?
Yeah, oh yeah, you got enough. You're good on that one. You can change your background.
We got.
Oh,
I think we got almost all of
That's
them.
the other one I was missing.
Did you? I don't think I heard you guys say Todd Dashoff, Peter
Todd!
Jarvis, Perry Middlemass, Rose Mitchell, Kent Bloom, or Hiroaki Inouye.
No.
Did you get Christian McGuire?
No,
No, I
Steven?
don't-
Oh, Christians.
Steven,
Yes.
I'm on the panel. We're not allowed to say Kent Bloom.
What? Kent Bloom. If we say it 3 times, will you appear?
Oh no.
Okay, name a movie that includes the number 1 in it in the title.
2001?
Rogue One.
Capricorn
Rogue
1.
And Capricorn 1. What about 3?
Saturn 3.
Saturn 3.
4?
13 Ghosts.
Okay, Chris, we have to work with you on number
4.
comprehension.
Star Wars 4 and New Hope. Star Wars Episode 4. Star Trek 4.
4 rooms.
Superman 4.
4 rooms.
Rocky
Okay.
4.
I am number 4.
Okay. 6.
Roll
Star
6.
Trek 6.
What was that, Rich?
Rocky 6.
The Sinister Six. That was never a movie, though. I don't think.
The Sixth Sense.
6 cents counts. 9.
9.
Star Trek
Right.
9
9.
from outer space.
Okay, but 9 also works for that one. And what about 12?
12 months.
And 12 from outer space.
12 Monkeys.
12 Monkeys.
12 to the moon.
Ocean's 12.
I don't
Oh,
know that
good.
Ocean's 12 is really a science fiction or fantasy movie.
I think
You have to read in the
He didn't
subtext.
Hold on.
specify
Did you
that.
see what they did in that film? That is totally science fiction.
Well, it certainly is fantasy, I suppose.
There we go.
Okay, in whose writing would you find a dragon named Norbert?
Terry Brooks.
Janet Jepsen.
Nope.
Chris
nope.
Garcia.
I can do that right now. Hold on.
Gordon Dixon.
J.K. Rowling.
No.
Okay, what about a dragon named Jim Eckert?
Gordon Dixon.
Gordon Dixon. Gleep.
That's Phil. Phil Folio.
He did the covers.
Robert Aspirin.
Oh,
Yes. A dragon named Ryath.
oh.
Is that Naomi Novak?
Nope.
Is that McCaffrey?
You would think
Sarah
because it ends in a
Fisker?
TH, but it's not.
Elizabeth Moon.
Lovecraft.
Ray Feist.
Oh. That's why I didn't know it.
Okay, if you find yourself on any of these planets, what movie franchise are you in? Pandora.
Avatar.
Avatar.
Okay. Altair 4.
Forbidden Planet.
That is correct. Do you have a Forbidden Planet background?
I do. Wait for it.
Is that a
Forbidden
franchise?
Planet.
Okay. Druidia.
Spaceballs.
Okay. And Miller's Planet.
Miller's Crossing.
No, Miller's Planet.
Oh. Miller's.
Dave loves this movie.
Serenity?
Nope.
Real Men.
Nope.
I'm going to kick myself.
Yes, you are.
The name's banging around in my head, and I'm just.
Sounds really familiar.
Interstellar.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay, and finally, LV 426.
That's Alien.
Alien, yes.
Oh, I don't think I have an alien background. But I have an alien spaceship.
There we go.
Most spaceships are alien.
I probably have some human spaceships too somewhere. Here's some human spaceship.
What are the subtitles of Peter Jackson's Hobbit movies?
Fellowship of the Rings, Two
War of
Towers,
the Five Kingdoms or something?
Return
Oh,
of the
Hobbit.
Five Armies?
Oh, the Hobbit movies.
Okay, wait, Rich, what did you say?
Something about War of the Five Armies or something like that?
War of the Five Armies. The Journey Begins.
The sucky one, the suckier one, and the suckiest one.
Maybe accurate, but not correct.
The Hobbit Returns.
Desolation of
The
Smog.
Dark Hobbit.
Okay, The Desolation of Smog.
All the
So we got
extra
numbers
themes.
2 and 3. We just need number 1.
Actually, nobody actually said 3.
The Battle of the Five Armies.
Okay, yes, the Battle of the Five Armies.
Rich said
War.
that.
I said War.
No, he said the War of the Five
I'm
Armies.
sorry, the battle.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
so close.
but it was the Battle of the Five Armies.
The first one was An Unexpected Journey.
There we go.
Oh, I didn't expect that.
Okay, what type of fanzine is only published once, often to commemorate something?
A one-shot.
That is correct. What type of fanzine is written entirely by the editor-publisher?
Personal.
Pershing.
A Perzine. What type of fanzine is published by an organized group of fans?
Appa?
None.
The judges say
A
we have to
mythical
accept this
fanzine
as-
that doesn't exist.
Genzine.
Actually, I was looking for Clubzine.
Clubzine, okay.
Yeah.
And
Thanks for throwing the fanzine fan a bone.
yes. And what type of fanzine is meant to be collated with other fanzines?
Appa.
That would be an APA. Okay. Name 3 Disney movies in which we see both parents of the hero.
Are there even 3?
The Parent Trap.
Spy Kid.
That
Oh,
darn
yeah.
cat.
Parent Trap. And the remake of the Parent Trap. So that's 2.
And the remake of the Parent Trap.
The Incredible.
Wait, was there a sequel to the Parent Trap?
Oh, The Incredibles.
Okay.
Oh, that's not technically.
That's Pixar. That's Pixar.
Okay.
Sequel to Parent.
Blackbeard's Ghost. The one and
Bambi.
only original
Bambi.
Game Boy Family Band.
Yes,
you
Bambi.
see that?
Bambi is also one of them.
Yeah.
Oh, Bambi, yeah.
I mean, they're divorced, but we see both of them.
Yeah, his absentee father.
Kramer versus Bambi. It was a great movie.
Fantasia. No.
No, there are many family scenes in
Great.
Fantasia.
Yeah.
Where you
Kramer
see,
versus
where you
Bambi.
see the
Also
entire
in
family.
Life After Seinfeld.
Oh, that one.
Snow White.
Yeah, and that other one. 101 Dalmatians. You see the entire family.
That's right. You do.
Good.
That's a good one.
Oh, the Aristocats then.
How about the one with the mouses down under?
The Rescuers Down Under.
Yeah. Do you see both
A Disney movie, The Mouse Are Down Under, would be very interesting indeed.
the mouse are down under? Yeah, it's the one who goes down to kill the what's it? The,
I would so be first in line for that one.
Yeah.
That's
right.
not a sword. This is a sword.
Okay.
The Black Hole.
Okay. I'm going to go really dark on this next question. I think we can all agree that none of the movies I'm about to ask you about actually exist.
Okay.
So it's going to make it a little bit more difficult. But I'm looking for you to name 3 planets that featured in the Star Wars prequel trilogy.
In the Star Wars prequel?
Sorry, let me rephrase that. 3 planets that are featured, would have been featured in the Star Wars prequel trilogy had that prequel trilogy existed.
Jakku, Naboo.
Naboo,
Oh God,
Kashyyyk?
how's the song go?
Okay, Naboo and Kashyyyk count.
Coruscant.
Coruscant.
Coruscant,
Coruscant.
yes. Okay. Jakku
Thank
didn't
you.
exist until the sequels.
Yeah, can we move on to the
Thank
next
you, the
question? I
saga
don't want to have to
continues.
think about this.
Weird Al saves the day.
Leaving the bad
Queen
taste in my
Amidala
mouth.
wanted to.
Okay, which author do we have to thank for the word terraform?
Jack Williams.
Jack Williamson is correct. And what about Pangalactic?
Douglas
Adams.
Nope.
Jack Williamson.
You're half right.
Jack.
And Fred Pohl.
Jack Dan.
Nope, not Jack Dan. Not Fred Pohl.
Some other Williamson?
No.
Some other Jack?
Yes.
Jack Spar.
Frank, you don't know Jack.
Spear. Jack Spear.
Jack Chalker.
Oh.
Tucker.
Oh.
Oh, eventually we would have thought of him.
Yeah, just by process of elimination.
Just by the process of Jacks.
How about a view screen?
Main view screen turn on. Star Trek? I don't know.
Actually, this author wrote for Star Trek.
Oh, well, that would be a lot of authors.
Ed
Surgeon?
Ed Sturgeon.
Surgeon? Oh,
Sturgeon.
Kilgore Trout.
And related to it, the vid phone.
Heinlein?
Well, that's Heinlein, isn't it?
That is not Heinlein.
Did Dick Tracy?
Thank God.
Brad
Uh,
Bird?
Wait, what did you say, Rich?
Esther Gold. No.
No. But I thought I heard you say the
Alfred
name.
Bester.
Philip K. Dick.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, all right, fine.
Okay, a science question.
Science.
I'll take a
So
nap.
blind.
24 men have flown to the moon.
Yeah.
You're just trying
Name
to
the
give me
3
the
who
curse.
have gone to it twice.
Lowell.
Yeah?
Swickert, no. Armstrong, no. Shepard, no.
Sorry, what's the name that we've already picked up?
Jim Lovell.
Lowell.
Yeah.
Lowell.
No.
Wait, you said how many times? How many guys?
3 of them flew twice, to the moon twice.
Collins?
So,
No.
so basically, we're going through the
Alice
list of command module pilots.
Shira? No. Slayton, no. Harrison, no. Schmidt, no.
Harrison and Schmidt are the same guys.
Oh, yeah. Right, yeah. Yeah, I knew that.
He was also a Jack, but he didn't create the term vid phone.
Jack.
Schweigert? No.
Pardon?
Schweikert?
Schweigert.
Schweiger? No.
No.
No, he was the guy that was supposed to be on Apollo 13, but wasn't.
Yeah.
Well, you have to be careful because there was a Swigert and a Schweikert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Alice Cramden.
I already said
She
that.
got to the moon, but she didn't fly there.
Fly me to the moon. Who was that guy that did the Christmas broadcast in 1968?
Well, Jim Lovell was one of them, but he's the
Oh,
only one of the
Lovell,
3
yeah,
of them who
that's
flew to the
right,
moon
yeah.
twice.
Yeah, that was the first guy that we thought of.
The other 2 are John Young and Gene Cernan.
I said
Oh,
Cernan.
no. First guy to fly a
I didn't
spaceship.
know Gene did.
Oh, yeah. Gene was like on Apollo.
18.
No, he was on
And
Apollo
then he
10.
was on Apollo 19 too.
He was 10 and 17. And tomorrow night I will be eating dinner or having dinner from Jim Lovell's son's restaurant.
There we go.
Nice.
Oh, he has wait, his son has a restaurant? What's it called?
It's called Lovell's. Actually, it's called J. Lovell's.
J Levels. Where is that?
It's in Highwood, Illinois. He used to have a really nice upscale steak place, the kind of place you could only afford to go like once in a gazillion years. So my wife and I went there for our 8th
Something
anniversary
Armenian?
and our 18th anniversary. Tomorrow's our 28th anniversary, so we're going again.
Nice.
When we went to the old place on our 8th and 18th anniversary, we actually got to see Jim Lovell both times. I don't think we're going to see him
nice.
tomorrow. How many female SFWA grandmasters can you name?
Ursula
Who?
Le Guin.
Is
Okay, Ursula Le Guin.
Grandmaster?
Wait, hold on.
Connie Willis?
Chris says that he can name 2. Can anybody beat that? Oh wait, no,
Yeah,
that's
you
named
didn't
that
ask us to name
grandmaster.
them. You just, I'm going to say 0, and I am correct.
Okay.
Lois Bujold.
Lois Bujold, Connie
McCaffrey.
Willis, Ursula Le Guin, and McCaffrey.
Is
Not Seal Moore, unfortunately.
No.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
So you have 4 of them. There are 3 more.
Who are the other 4? He said buying time.
Ursula, Anne McCaffrey, Connie Willis, and Lois Bujold.
Shirley Jackson?
See, Lee Brackett was not.
Janet Jackson?
Nope.
You're
missing the very first
a bunch
one.
of Nebulas and Hugos.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the first one. It's Andre Norton.
Andre Norton.
Andre Norton.
Oh, yes.
So the other 2 are C.J. Cherry and Jay Nolan.
All right. I think I named it.
That totally makes sense.
Okay. Now I'm looking for 6 authors who were born in non-English speaking countries.
Stanislaw Lem.
Okay. What country?
Poland.
I think he was born in Poland, unless he was born in Germany and before it switched around.
Asimov was born in Russia.
Asimov was born in Russia. A. Van Vogt
Was it Douglas
born
Adams who was born in Yemen?
Germany, I think, or Austria or something.
I thought he was born in Canada.
I believe he was actually born in Canada, but let me double check.
Oh, maybe it was Canada. But he wasn't born in the U.S.
Yeah, he was born in Canada.
Well, it depends on which part.
He was born in an
Canada.
Anglophonic part of Canada.
Yeah,
Now,
Canadian.
I think Steve Sterling might have been born in Quebec.
I think you are incorrect.
Really?
He was actually born in France.
Oh, okay. Well, that counts as not English speaking.
Wait. So are you talking about just science fiction writers in general, or like?
Science fiction and fantasy authors.
Herbert Franke.
Yes, Herbert Franke would count.
Have we named enough?
I guess you've named enough. I think you got, 4?
Well, how about I don't know, H.G. Wells and Jules Verne? How about
Well,
those
H.G.
people
Wells
that
was born
wrote
in
War
England, where I
America
believe
War?
they speak English.
Huh?
Verne would be
William
for sure.
Moreno Garcia.
Okay. Okay, so you know how I started out by introducing Frank and talking about the fact that he's won Hugos, and Chris, and that he's won Hugos, and Rich, and that he's won Hugos, and me, who hasn't won any Hugos? How many people can you name who have won more than 10 Hugos?
I can do 3. Oh,
Okay.
4.
Charlie, of course.
Okay, Charlie Brown,
Dave Langford.
Dave Langford,
Mike Lyer.
Mike Lyer,
Michael Whalen.
Michael Whalen. That's 4. That's how many Chris said he could name.
Uh,
Others
Pendleton?
include
I
Gardner
couldn't name
Dozois,
those.
Gardner Dozois, Richard Geist, and Connie Willis.
Okay.
Kinda
Nice, that's right.
Okay, and we are at 50 minutes now. So I would like to thank everybody for joining us. I hope you had a good time. I hope the panelists had a good time. If you want to send me any questions for possible future use, again, infopleasesf@gmail.com. I think by now you have a feel for the type of questions I'm looking for. So thank you all for coming to AmazingCon. Enjoy the rest of the convention. I'm now going to let the panelists plug what else they're doing. At 5 o'clock Eastern time today, I will be reading an excerpt of my debut novel, After Hastings, which will be coming out later on this year from Eric Flint's Ring of Fire Press. Frank, what do you have coming up?
So if you prefer dinosaurs at 5 o'clock instead of going to Stephen's reading, you can go to mine.
Wait, I have to mute you. Let me mute you.
We're here to tell you about what's new in the world of dinosaurs. And at 3 o'clock, I will be reading my NLab award-winning short story about octopuses.
Octopi.
Octopuses.
Octopoda.
Hi.
Octopodes.
Rich, do you have anything coming up today?
I'm not doing any other panels.
Okay.
I might show up to some.
Okay, well, thank you, everybody. I appreciate you coming and giving us this time of yours.
Right.
That was really fun. What's after this?
I don't know. That would mean looking at the schedule.
Let's look at the schedule.
There's a schedule?
There is a schedule.
So wait, Chris, what is this thing that you wanted me to do? I've already forgotten.
It's 10 questions about Godzilla.
10 questions about Godzilla. Okay,
Yeah, they're doing a
so you
Rogue
said this is
NASFIC program.
It's what? Oh, for NASFIC.
Yeah, well, it's the Rogue NASFIC. Since the whole virus happened to cancel the convention, so I wouldn't be an editor guest of honor.
Yeah.
I'm actually doing a program completely without permission, although I told them I'm doing it.
Okay, so Chris, does that mean that we can push when we're publishing my copy of Journey Planet? Because we were going to do that in conjunction with when NASFIC was going to be held. And if we push the pub date, I can maybe get more articles.
Good call. I've got one too, and it's just on my computer.
Okay.
So, Stephen, guess what happened yesterday?
What happened yesterday?
Well,
Site selection finally opened.
Wait, what finally opened?
Site selection finally
Yes, I
opened.
saw that.
Amazing.
So, do you and Helen want me to send that email that we were talking about the other day? The wish list one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Send that over.
Okay. I will send that out probably on Monday.
Okay.
So if you think of any other wish list items, let me know.
All right. Later.
Thanks, Dave.
Now I'm off to another Zoom on another topic.